What's up? What's going on? How you doing? How you living? Shout out to all the Sigmas out there, gentlemen, and a few ladies that are Sigmas. I appreciate y'all, cross watchers. I know you're out there watching. I want to talk to y'all tonight and want to ask y'all a question. How long does a gentleman wait? If your brother dated, I'm saying, a chick a long time ago, how long do you wait before, or is it okay at all? I just want to ask you guys, what do you think? Because now, mind you, this, I got a story I want to tell you, but I'm saying, it does, it does relate to me. But I'm saying, this, and it's not just some random person. I say it's some chick that you knew back when you were both teenagers. I'm saying, she's relatively like a year or two younger than you. And it may have been your brother's one or two first girlfriends, maybe first, I don't know. Is it wrong? Especially if your brother's all married up now, got kids and whatnot. And mind you, your brother didn't care back whenever y'all were hanging out. Your brother would go right behind you and mess with women that weren't your girlfriends, but you know how you have them jump offs, what I'm saying? That how when you're younger, you have them jump offs, it's a jump off with a big booty, or a jump off with nice body all around, or jump off with a really pretty face, but they're not girlfriend material. You know what I'm talking about, right? But he would go run behind you and mess with these women because these women were mad at you for ghosting them, and your brother would monopolize on that. Sorry, y'all, couldn't get it out my mouth. And jump in bed with these women, right? Which is super weird. Super weird. I don't do things like that. I don't go behind my brother. I don't go behind my friends. I don't allow those low vibrational dirtbag women to have that kind of say, to be like, yeah, got ran through by, because they think that they're running through, but they're just a Jezebel, don't realize that they're the conduit, the station, the whatever. So they're getting ran through. But I'm not one of those dudes. I don't do that kind of stuff. But this woman is fine. And let me tell you something else. Like, man, I was going through some old pictures, and I found some pictures of me before I went in the Army, when I was a teenager, before I cut my fro off and stuff. And I had a girlfriend at the time. Now, this woman was my brother's girl, but it was like my brother and me real close. So it was my girlfriend's best friend, and they were like sisters. But my girlfriend was a preacher's daughter, and she was really caught up in trying to make sure her daddy was happy with who she was with, so she never gave me none, period. While my brother, her best friend, was like giving my brother whatever he needed. You know what I'm saying? So I never messed with her friend, never did anything. This girl was trying to make me into some husband right out of high school. She lost her mind. You know what I'm saying? No. So anyway, that's how I know her. And back in the day, when in the Army, this is the girlfriend I had when I first went in the Army, which I never touched her. She was a virgin or whatever, trying to do all this stuff for her parents and family and stuff. But she was writing me letters, but her friend was writing me letters just as much, and they were just as deep as my girlfriend's letters. So I really think that she's always had like a little thing for me. I really do. So just, in the chat, y'all, what do y'all think about that? Am I wrong? Listen, I was going through some old stuff. I found the pictures of me before I went in the Army, and then I found those letters, and I found her on Facebook. I ain't gonna lie, I went and found her on Facebook. And well, she was recommended. It was weird, I'm saying, it was weird because I went through the paperwork, found that stuff. I'm like, oh, and I went on Facebook, and she was being recommended. You know what I'm saying? Or either she was recommended on Facebook, and then when I was going through all the stuff in my truck, I found it. Either way it goes, you know what I'm saying, happenstance, coincidence, the way God works, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, she's super fine, and she's single. I think she's divorcing or getting, I'm not in her business like that just yet. But we're kind of like in the same situation. She's definitely spiritual. I'm hoping she's not too spiritual. 4:20 on the clock as I say this, because those real spiritual chicks freak me out. Like I'm spiritual, but like I'm humble. Like I'm a regular person, man. I don't get into like magic on people and all that goofy dumbass shit. I ain't messing up my blessings with doing, but a lot of women do, and they be wanting to do like sex magic, and they be doing that stuff and they be like trying to manifest you, and I don't want none of those weirdos. That's why I stopped watching like readers and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, they don't do nothing but talk about negative stuff and project all their traumas on all their subscribers, and they also like playing little games and trying to gang stalk and be a Mean Girls Club, whatever. There's a lot of stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? But I stopped watching them, right? Gotta watch what you're letting in. But, you know, that's the question I really have, you know, am I my brother's keeper, right? What, you know, how long is long enough? You know what I mean? Like how much long, you know what I'm saying? Like, can I entertain this young lady who's turned into a gorgeous, you know, young woman here? And I've known her, like she's known me since like middle school and high school. Like she knew my parents and stuff. Like, you know, like she was around just as much as my girlfriend. They were best friends. You know what I'm saying? I think she had a thing for me, but I don't think she watched any of my content on here. On TikTok she does, but I don't hear. So, you know, I ain't gonna worry about her like sliding over here like, oh, he's over here. Look, if you do watch the content over here, you know I think you're sexy. I already told you that on TikTok. So don't act like I'm very, you know, you guys think I'm shy or whatever. Nah. If I know, like, if I kind of know you from back in the day, and you know I knew you in high school, and you like the way you carried yourself, and now you're grown and you're on your, you know what I'm saying, you already kind of like gotten a certain level of vetting done already. You know what I mean? Like, this is somebody I used to know. And again, people do change, but you know, I'm real spiritual now. I can pick up on energy and things of that nature, and you know what I'm saying, she's on a spiritual journey, which makes it a lot easier when someone's of the 3D and they're not on their spiritual journey at all. It sucks, man, because what you're talking about will sound like nonsense to them, and they'll just start looking for reasons to find a way to cheat or whatever and get up out of the situation, right? But like, if you have a spiritual person on the journey, they might not be where you're at on the journey, but they understand where you're coming from and they know what it's about. It makes it easier. But I don't want no witches and stuff like that. I can't stand that stuff. Okay, no. Yeah, it's too much going on. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? From Canada. You know what I'm saying? Right up north. You know what I mean? I was gonna make a Game of Thrones reference, you know, to the Great Wall, but I'm not gonna do it. You know what I mean? But salute from Canada. I appreciate you checking in. I'm gonna tell you right now, sir, you're absolutely right. There's nothing out there that you're missing out on except Pookie and Ray Ray, Brad and Brady's leftovers, trying to find a crafty way of convincing us that we need to lower our standards and take these scraps. So, you know, continue doing what you're doing. I'm sure you're building an empire. You're feeling very comfortable. You know, you're at peace every day. And, you know, anyone that's doing that kind of stuff and staying strong with it, you're a role model and a trailblazer, you know, by maintaining your frame and not allowing, they don't want me to get this out, y'all, not allowing the women and the social construct tell you that you need to take a knee and take in some lower level of masculinity where the women are running the show, right? Ridiculousness, right? Absolutely, you know, and buffoonery at its best. We're not dealing with that kind of stuff. But, you know, just to say that, and you guys check in the comments. I'm not gonna hold you too long on this one, but am I my brother's keeper, and how long, if you are, do you wait? I mean, if you knew someone in high school and here you are in your late 30s, you know, and your brother, however, didn't care about nothing, go right behind you as if it was nothing and try to hide it from you. You know what I mean? Like some goofball loser, like you wouldn't find out. So what do I do? What should I do? Drop a comment, fellas, help me out here. You know, she's fine as wine too. Aged, I mean, look like she did, you know, like when she was 18. Just look the same, but you know how black women are. They don't age if they take care of themselves. You know what I'm saying? But I know her age. She's a couple years younger than me, so, you know. But yeah, you know, let me know in the comments, gentlemen. I am my brother's keeper. I will be dropping another video in reference to just women trying to get in your energy and you just, you know, eliminating and cutting out most of their shenanigans, because they'll put you in a proxy relationship quick, fast, and in a hurry and not think twice about it. You know what I mean? A lot of you guys are just, you know what I mean, if you're not celibate, you're out there doing what you have to do and getting going, and you're vetting, I'm sure, but it's slim pickings out here, and you're probably just kind of like, well, you know, I'm vetting, but you know, so I'm just not even, just like y'all, I'm not concerned. I'm you know, busy building my empire, and while I'm doing it, it pisses women off because they want control of us. No matter what they say, they're really in this masculine energy of them, you know, themselves, which isn't real masculine frame energy. It's just them in a mood of feeling like they're some kind of way supposed to be running the show. I don't need, you know what I'm saying? We just need to stand firm in what we're doing right now. And you know, there'll be some real women that don't have a ton of bodies. They'll emerge, and those will be the women that we put out in front as representations of the kind of women we want. But these women are out here right now that are trying to convince us that bodies don't matter. Like when they immediately say things like that, just know that their face and all of their orifices has been taken advantage of. They really don't make this out by Pookie, Ray Ray, Day Day, Dwayne, Brady, Brad, Joe, Shannon, I mean Mike. Listen, the list goes on and on and on. And a couple Britneys and Ericas and stuff like that in there, right? They just, you know, they're just out here living loose, wild and free. And we're supposed to take these scraps while they're also giving demands. It's ridiculousness. It's tomfoolery. It's a horrible B movie of a reality right now. And you know, I'm not watching this B movie no more. I'm out of here. Okay. Appreciate y'all. Peace, love, and light. Remember, hit the like button, fellas. Share. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe. Chop it up in the comments, whether you agree or not. Don't get too lewd in there, though. I've got a couple trolls that I had to hide from the channel. I'm not going to block you. I'm just going to hide you from the channel, okay? Respectfully. I love everybody. Peace, love, and light, y'all. Ladies that watch Sigmas, we love y'all. Continue to watch. But it is a 90% men channel in here. And cross-watchers, you know you're probably horrible women. Continue to cross-watch. Maybe you can figure something out, and maybe you'll change a little bit. And I don't know, maybe you'll get yourself a higher level Pookie or Ray Ray or Day Day, but you're not gonna get one of us, period, point blank. All right, y'all, later. Love y'all.